So I was reading a little news item online that said that the creative team is getting frustrated that they keep booking themselves into a corner. I read this on No DQ. That's my source, motherfuckers. Anyway, sounds like it's probably true. I mean, thing is though, why are they frustrated when they are the ones booking it? And that also counts for Vince McMahon and Triple H. And it's true. They said that they keep booking themselves into a corner. Nobody can get any upward momentum. They keep on having people lose, win, lose, win. And the thing is, fucking wise up already. If this is a problem, stop doing that. Go in the other direction. You know, look at Raw. Just take that as a template, okay? Creative team, if you're watching, or if anybody happens to be surfing on the internet, or you happen to know somebody who works for the creative team, just tell them to take a look at that piece of shit Raw that we just had from this Monday night. That is the perfect example. Just lay it all out for them and say, don't do this! That's all you got to do right there. Problem solved. I mean, because that was one of the worst Raws I've seen in quite some time. They made Brock Lesnar look like a fucking goof, like a fucking bitch. Every single match on there was fucking terrible. Okay, so you take a match like Roman Reigns and Sheamus, and you examine this match. It was slow, boring, dull. It was, void of anything good at all. So, there you go. That's the perfect example of what they shouldn't be doing. So, like I said, just don't do that shit and they should be fine. Do good matches, do good promos. Give a guy a lot of consistent wins. Seth Rollins is the champion. He's a great athlete and everything. Book him in good matches, not slow ass, boring matches. Even like a fucking ladder match was boring between him and Dean Ambrose. And don't have him lose to J&J Security. Don't have guys that everybody loves like Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose losing to fucking Kane. This is not the right way to go about things. When you have a guy like Dean Ambrose, he should be getting consistent wins. A guy like, Wade Barrett, for example, he had a good gimmick. Back in the day when a guy had a good gimmick that was over, they kept the gimmick on him. Val Venus had a successful gimmick. They kept it on him for years, and it worked out for years to come. So what happens when Wade Barrett finally finds his niche? He finally finds a gimmick that he enjoys performing with, and they just take it away from him. And everybody, the whole crowd was behind him when he was Bad News Barrett. Now you look at him when he's King Barrett, nobody gives a shit about him. Okay, so maybe not the gimmick, but you like Wade Barrett. They've been sticking with him for quite some time. He's usually just about on every single Raw. Okay, well, if you want to build him up, then don't have him lose to R-Truth in like 2 fucking seconds. He just won the King of the Ring. He beat a bunch of guys to win a tournament. Make that tournament win mean something. Like back in the day, when Brock Lesnar won the King of the Ring. Brock Lesnar didn't lose. He fucking, destroyed The Rock. You got to keep that momentum going. You got to keep, like, example, when Stone Cold won the King of the Ring. Now, I know this is like the most popular wrestler of all time, but, still it's a perfect template. Why can't they at least try to, get another guy to the level that Stone Cold was on? Why is this impossible? You have popular athletes like Michael Jordan, and then you have LeBron James, 2 guys with enormous popularity. And even though, like, LeBron James might never get to the level of Michael Jordan as far as just being a total superstar, he's still pretty popular. Why can't they at least do that? Promote a guy, make him big, and at least try to make big stars. Now they're not even fucking trying. They're not having a guy like Seth Rollins loses, not even fucking trying. A guy like Daniel Bryan, you don't just give him one WrestleMania main event and end it and throw him in the mid card. They didn't do that with Stone Cold. They didn't do that with The Rock. They didn't do that with Triple H. They didn't do that with Hulk Hogan. They didn't do that with Macho Man. They didn't do that with Ultimate Warrior. So come the fuck on already. Why is it that, oh, we'll do it with this guy, but this guy is popular too and can make us like. That's the thing. If they can make you money, why the fuck are you not capitalizing on it? That's what I don't understand. If there's money to be made, isn't that the whole fucking point of being a business or to entertain the fans? Vince McMahon wants to make some fucking money. So how about making some fucking money by building some fucking stars that will make you some fucking money? But you don't want to do that for some reason. And I don't know exactly why. Maybe he's a little bit retarded. I don't know. Back during the Attitude Era, I thought McMahon was a genius. His on-screen character was more entertaining than most of the wrestlers. So I don't fucking know. This guy knows what it takes. If he himself acted within the show, my favorite feud of all time, without a doubt, is Austin McMahon. It was just the most beautiful feud ever, beautifully constructed. They timed everything perfectly. It just was a fucking success. It was the biggest success they ever had. So McMahon was a part of that feud. He knows what it takes to get over. He knows what it takes to work a crowd. He knows what it takes to make money. So, with that template in mind, once again, using that word, just use something as a template. Just keep it there so you know exactly how to structure it. And how to structure a feud, how to structure a wrestler's character. And still, that's not good enough. Even though he was a part of it, it's still not fucking good enough. So they're frustrated and everything like that. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to tell them. I'm giving you suggestions here. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, you always complain all the time. Oh, here's my suggestions here. Look at the past. Look at what's worked. And they won't be booking themselves in the corners, all right? Okay, haha.